I do believe in reparations, by the way, so y'all can stop texting me and emailing me and saying that I'm a white girl and that I don't deserve reparations. I still believe that
someone did that to you?
Yeah.
I don't know who sent her a thing telling her she was a white girl.
That's Sunny Hostin on The View getting upset about some unfortunate news related to her ancestors. Unfortunate for her because she couldn't use other people's suffering for her own personal gain. Welcome to Nerk News, I'm Nerkish. Today we're going to take a few minutes to break down some clips of Sunny Hostin that have been going viral on social media. So if you aren't familiar with The View, and count yourself fortunate if you're not, Sunny Hostin is the show's resident race baiter because surprisingly, Whoopi is too old to buy entirely into modern leftist lies about race, so it falls on the younger, prettier, lighter-skinned woman of color to cry incessantly about race on the show.
Plenty of racist people in this country.
And there are absolutely racist people in this country. It is not the vast majority of people in this country, and I feel like
we don't know that. FBI director said white supremacy is the biggest threat to our country today.
Well, that still doesn't mean that that's the vast majority of people. I just don't believe that in my day-to-day life that the people that you're encountering harbor racist viewpoints. I do think that this division that we're creating...
If you look like me, you would believe differently.
But you know what? Listen, the woman...
Yeah, other woman on The View, if your skin color was one shade darker than it is now, you wouldn't be saying that, okay? I love her sappy acting here. Like, what are you trying to get an Emmy? Calm down with the puppy dog eyes.
That's what I'm trying to... help me understand.
I think that there is a significant portion that are racist, and you can't dismiss my lived experience.
And I never would say. I would never dismiss
when I say that there are a lot of racists in this country.
Oprah has messed up an entire generation of women with this lived experience, my truth crap. Why? Why can't we question it? Of course we can. That's how the world works. People misinterpret or lie about their lived experience all of the time. Just ask Jussie Smollett. I mean, how many hoaxes have we had about this stuff now? Certainly enough to show that there's an incentive for playing the victim, especially in the entertainment industry.
Oh,
I just experienced my son walking down the beach being called the N-word several times in Florida. You can't say, I believe that the vast majority of people aren't racist.
But again,
we don't know
that's
that.
fair. There are 300 million people in this country. I would never minimize your lived experience any more than I would mine as an Arab woman.
I'm gonna call BS on this whole story. Her son was not called that on the beach in Florida, and if he was, it certainly wasn't by white people. I'm from Florida. I grew up there. I spent 25 years there, and I'll tell you what this is. This is people having no understanding of Florida and thinking it's a proper southern state, which it's not. The South is all Hispanics, Central Florida is all old people, transients, and alcoholics, and Northern Florida is where you start to get kind of Southern people. But Sunny doesn't know that. All she knows is Florida bad, DeSantis mean, Southern state equals rednecks. I've seen way more interracial couples and friend groups in Florida than I have anywhere else I've ever lived. There's no way whites were calling your mixed-race teenage son that word multiple times on the beach. Like what, you just think people are so hateful that they're going out of their way to antagonize a dark-skinned teenage boy on the beach? That's the group they're gonna pick. Of all the groups they could, that's the one they're gonna pick. You're out of your mind. And you know why I know that? Because my lived experience says your lived experience is BS. So, without further ado, here's Sunny having her lived experience shattered on the show, Finding Your Roots.
Wow. I'm a little bit in shock. I just always thought of myself as Puerto Rican, you know, half Puerto Rican. I didn't think I was, my family was originally from Spain and slaveholders.
Yeah. Weird, Sunny. Your entire life you thought you were one thing and then it turned out to be the opposite? That's crazy. It's almost like your lived experience is partially subject to your own perceptions, and that our identity is a compromise between our internal selves and the world around us. Weird. Sunny might have taken the cake as the most unbearable woman on The View. But let me know what you think. Was Sunny Hostin's son called names on the beach? Is she really the dumbest woman on The View? Will she pay herself reparations? How does that work? Let me know in the comments. Until then, this has been Nerk News. Boy!